Hi everyone. So first things first, I hope everyone who can stay inside is inside. I also hope that you have everything that you need to stay inside. I'm here doing my part too. I'm in Chicago. I'm sheltering in place. I'm also inside because even though it's spring, it's cold here in Chicago. But anyway, so now if you're tuning in today, you likely just listened to today's B moment on surrender. If you'll remember, I refer to surrender as a three-legged stool, which means it is surrendering to God's will, His timing, and here's the part I struggle on, surrendering to His approach. And one of the things I promised was, what can happen and what is possible when we can hit surrender, if you will, on all cylinders like that. What can come of that? And I think the first thing is we get to know Him even more. I will use the story of Lazarus, where Lazarus' sisters called to Christ and said, "Come quickly, Lazarus is ill." Christ didn't make it, and Lazarus died and was buried. We know that part of the story. They knew Him as teacher and healer. He wanted them to know Him even more, which was why He took a different approach than the human mind would have done, right? Somebody calls you and you're a healer and somebody needs healing, the first thing is to go run and heal. But He didn't do that. He took a different approach. Why did He take a different approach? Because He wanted them to know Him even more than just teacher and healer. He wanted them to know Him now as the life and the resurrection. So I think when we surrender, the first thing is you get to know God even more. Second thing is that you've got a raging storm going on and you want Christ to either control you and give you the strength or to stop the storm. He's more interested in transforming you than He is stopping the raging storm, even though He could do it if that's what He really wanted to do. So when we surrender to Him, and I will say on all cylinders, we enable through Him our own transformation. We are steadily growing deeper with Him. And the third and final piece is that it exposes us to more. Sometimes I pray for things and I pray based upon my own limited view of things. I'm asking for this and I'm asking for this. I'm not thinking about this over here because I'm not even really aware of it, or I might not even think it's possible. But you know that saying, you can't pray a big enough prayer for God to answer. And sometimes we're working here and He's working way up here. So if we can just trust Him, He's ready to expose us to so much more. And I know we're all going through challenging times. We're living in very uncertain times. How long will this go on? When will we come out on the other side? And this is a time, if there was never any other time, to surrender to God's approach, to know that He has you through all of this. And so that's it for today, guys. Love you dearly. Continue to stay safe. I hope that God blesses you and your needs are being met, because I know folks' money is getting a little funny right now. And it's just we're living in certain times, but understand who your provider is. So I will be in touch real soon, maybe even sooner than next Wednesday when you normally see me. But until then, know that I love you guys and take good care. Bye-bye now.